Angela Myers here to elevate your mind, body, and spirit. So what's even greater than happiness? Happiness is taught to be the number one thing that people are searching for. It's in our Constitution, right? The pursuit of happiness. There's podcasts about it. There's books about it. There's even research studies about what makes people happy. But there's something even greater than happiness, and that many people are missing. As a life coach, people come to me all the time, and the number one thing that people are looking for is peace, inner peace. So what is peace, and what's the difference between happiness? Happiness, as well as so many other emotions, we're going to compare to an ocean. Those are the things that happen on the surface of the ocean. You know, sometimes it's choppy and it's windy and it's stormy, and sometimes the sun is shining and sparkling off the water and you can see 20 feet deep. That's what happiness is. It's a temporary moving through emotion, and we can create it by experiences that we enjoy or people that we enjoy being around. We can have the temporary experience of happiness. However, peace is what's happening down on the bottom of the ocean floor. That's this deep sense of stillness, of tranquility, sense of unchangingness. That no matter what's going on the surface, whether it's a storm or whether it's sunny, that you're going to be okay and that it's going to be okay. It's that deep sense of assurance that many people are lacking deep inside of themselves. So that's the difference between peace and happiness. Now, how do you know if you're not experiencing peace? A couple indicators. Number one, how are you sleeping? Many people that lack peace do not sleep well. You'll be tossing and turning or waking up a lot, or waking up and having a hard time going back to sleep, having a hard time falling asleep. And yes, there's many physical reasons we can explore for this, melatonin and environment and screens and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, what I found for many people is just a lack of peace that's keeping them from sleep. So check out your sleep. That's a prime indicator. Another thing is, even in moments that are peaceful, like say you're sitting on a beach or you're enjoying a sunset or you're taking a bath, there's still some sort of haze of anxiety or restlessness, or something's not quite right. So these are some indicators that inner peace is not truly there. I'm going to share with you a couple things I found that keep people from truly experiencing peace. Number one is lack of forgiveness. Sometimes we haven't forgiven ourselves or other people for something really painful in our life. It's for ourselves. Sometimes we're very ashamed of something we did, or very disappointed in ourselves for something that we did or didn't do, and we haven't truly forgiven ourselves and made peace with ourselves for that. It's just always going to be grinding at us, and it's like the ocean. It's deep down underneath. You're not thinking about it on a daily basis. You're going about your business, family, and your job, and your activities, and that sort of thing. You're not thinking about that, but it's there. And it's triggering this lack of peace in yourself. Or if it's for another person. Sometimes it's with people that have really hurt us or created a lot of pain in our lives, and sometimes we haven't forgiven them, and that's going to torment us, and it's going to continue to, the lack of forgiveness will continue to chain us to those painful memories and experiences, and we're going to push them down under the surface so that we continue to function up above, but we're not going to have peace. So the number one thing to explore there is forgiveness. Have you forgiven yourself, and have you forgiven others? Number two, I find people lack peace when they're not truly in alignment. Restlessness is given to us like a check engine light, like something's not right, something's not right, something's not right. Lack of alignment is when we're living our lives, maybe in all areas, or maybe it's just in one or two areas, for other people based on what we think we should do, or we're expected to do, or what we were told we were supposed to do, supposed to, should, all those things. But it's not truly in alignment with what we know is right for us. This could be if you're someone that lacks boundaries. There's constantly people kind of coming in, taking your time, attention, efforts out towards their things, and you're not fully investing in where you know your life needs to go. So sometimes people don't have peace because their life and the choices they've made is not in line with who they truly are. And how we develop peace in this area is we spend time journaling, creating intimacy with ourselves, getting to know ourselves, getting honest with our feelings, and then it's going to create some really hard choices. To come into full alignment and step into peace is not going to make us feel happiness, which is why happiness can't be the goal, right? It's going to require some hard choices probably. Maybe saying no to people that'll be disappointed, maybe ending some situations, ending some relationships, ending a job, whatever that means, changing things. That's going to be difficult, but that's how we get into alignment. If that's your area that's keeping you from peace, is that you're not in alignment with who you are, what you truly want, and then what you're actually doing in your life. And the third thing that I see that causes a lack of peace in people is that of a spiritual nature. And that is when we are not connected to a sense of something more intelligent, more powerful, and more loving than ourselves that is for us, that is here for our benefit. So when people feel alone, like there is no one in the entire universe, world, person, spirit, being, or anything, and that is all resting on your shoulders to make it happen, that can be a feeling of that creates a lot of anxiety and loneliness and separation for people. I know for myself that no matter what is happening in my life on the surface of the ocean, circumstances, emotions, I have this deep, deep knowing inside of me that there is a force that is more powerful, more loving, more intelligent than me, and that it is in me, through me, around me, and for me, always for me. And that creates such deep assurance and peace that I know no matter what comes into my life, I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be okay. I have that sense of trust in this divine, supernatural power that exists in me, through me, around me, and that I'm part of. So if that's something that you're missing, that sense of something greater than yourself being in your corner, being for you, that's a whole other avenue to explore that I would love to help you explore. Reach out. It's such a beautiful, beautiful feeling to connect with that force. So 3 things to help you find peace, to help you explore if you're not having it. The one is forgiveness. The next is are you in alignment with why you're here, who you are, what you really want? Does your life reflect that? And thirdly, is there a spiritual sense of connection to something greater than yourself that's for you? So drop me a comment. I would love to hear from you. Share this with somebody that needs to hear it, and subscribe and hit like. Thank you for watching.